Yeah, this is Colossians. What was I at? Oh, Colossians 3. I'm gonna start at 9. It says, "Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge, after the image of him that created him, where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, bond nor free, but Yahawashi is all and in all. Put on therefore as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy," which means heart and heart of compassion. It said bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, and long suffering, forbearing one another, meaning being patient with one another, and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against you, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Yahawashi forgave you, so also do ye. Now, if you don't understand the scripture, you would think that's talking about everybody. No, it's not. It's talking about those that's in the faith. See what I'm saying? Because you're not going, it doesn't make sense for you to forgive your crackhead cousin Tyrone that's a homosexual that keep breaking in your house and stealing your merchandise and selling it for crack. No, this is talking about those in the faith, because even in the faith, you're going to have disagreements with a brother. See what I'm saying? And in that, you still forgive your brother because he's not an enemy to you. It's just y'all had a disagreement. There you go. Because everybody's not going to see eye to eye in this truth.
What was it, Paul and
there you go. There you go. That's why
they didn't really like each other like this, man.
Well, no, they did. They had a disagreement.
That's right.
They bumped heads. That's why Paul went with Silas. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? There you go.
But they still had love for each other when it came to this work.
There you go. Right.
No, they loved each other. They just didn't see eye to eye on something, man. But when it came to this truth, man, they still was. You think they ain't running around each other on Passover or nothing like that, man?
They still had love for each other.
That's right, man. Like bro said, you're not gonna agree with everybody. Be friends with everybody in GMS. That don't mean you don't love them, though, man. You don't want to treat them cordially, man.
Because we have seen brothers that's in the faith that we seen act like niggas. We've seen that with our own eye. We ain't spoke out about it, but we've seen it, you know? It just happened. That's part of the truth. It's going to happen. Does that mean we look at them like enemies? No. We still treat them like brothers. It's just they was acting like niggas, which they shouldn't have been doing this, you know? But this type of thing happens, man. Let me see. What is that in? That's in Acts chapter. What you got? Go ahead, I'm just finna get the scripture right quick. Yeah, go ahead, oh, I thought you had your precept. Trying to find that story.
Well, that's what we're going over today, man. There's a lot of false prophets out here, man. There's a lot of people that's out here willingly sinning, man. There's a lot of people trying to get you, want you to go on, man. They want you to go on.
This is 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the later times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines and devils, speaking lies, hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with the iron rod. That's our brothers, man, who going around here, man, get bearing false witness. You camps who don't want to honor the name. You people going out here who trying to lead people astray, man. That's why you guys is being revealed, man.
Flat Earth doctrine. All y'all, I ain't really heard too much about that no more. But that doctrine disappeared almost, man.
That's right.
That's why some of y'all camps finna disappear.
That's right, man.
Because the Lord not having it. You ain't gonna be able to deceive His people, man. You're not gonna be able to, well, you can't deceive the elect anyway. But all that false teaching, that's gonna come and say, hey, they're coming to an end, man. This was already said years ago that you guys was gonna go down, man. That's why the Lord is patient in this thing, man. You know?
Hey, now read that verse again, bro.
It says, now the Spirit speaks expressly that in the later times some shall depart from the faith.
And that's going on right now. We're in those latter times. And we see a lot departing from the faith. Falling off from the family of GMS, going doing their own thing, then making slander campaign, attacking the apostles, elders, all those younger brothers. See what I'm saying? So that's how you know we're in the end times also, man.
Right.
These prophecies are taking place right before our eyes, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Giving heed to seducing spirits.
See, seducing spirits. Those are lying spirits, demons that seduce you with either other doctrines or putting wicked thoughts in your mind or wicked feelings against brothers in your mind. They seduce you. They run game on you. Just like how a man talk to a woman and romance her out of her drawers. That's how Satan is doing your mind, romancing you out your drawers. You don't really need Great Millstone. You a man of the Lord yourself. GMS is just a name. You still doing the work of the Lord. You go out there by yourself. You don't have to answer to no man but God. All you gotta do is answer to the Heavenly Father, not to Apostle Tahar. See, that be in the mind of all these reprobates that fall out the truth, because that's the first thing they say once they leave Great Millstone. I don't have to answer to you, Tahar. I don't have to answer you, Tahar.
Precept right now.
All I gotta do is obey God, not man, Tahar. Go ahead, bro.
I got a precept right, that's the spirit. This is 1 Timothy 5:1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father.
See, then they'll take that scripture and say, well, it doesn't, what it say, don't rebuke an elder, that means don't put your hands on them. Negro, that don't even make sense, man.
They say treat him like a father.
When it say don't rebuke an elder, because when you bring an accusation up against a man of the Lord, a leader of Israel, you gotta have all your ducks in a row, all your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Because if you bring false accusations up against him, guess who you got to answer to? You got to answer to the Lord, man. You make yourself look like a fool when you bring false witness and false accusations up against the leadership that the Lord set up, man. Now you questioning the judgment of the Lord. That goes deep. That's why the Lord said, rebuke not an elder, man, because that's what the Lord set up. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says, but entreat him as a father.
Entreat him as a father. A lot of y'all don't know how to entreat nobody as a father. You see what I'm saying? Even if you never grew up with your father. I didn't grow up with my father, but at the same time, when I finally did meet him, I didn't cuss him out. I didn't disrespect him. Why? That's still my dad. He brought me to this earth. I couldn't even be mad at him for not being in my life. Why? How can you be mad at somebody you never knew? You see what I'm saying? But when I finally did meet him, he told me the truth about some things, about him and my mother, and I knew he wasn't lying. See what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all do what? Y'all curse your father. You have no respect for your father. You have no respect for your father. See what I'm saying? What you do, you show more respect to your crackhead mother instead of your father that brought you into the world.
That's right.
You always blame everything on your father and take your mother's side instead of listening to what your father got to say. Your father wanted to be in your life. Your father wanted to be around you. He wanted to be with your mother. But why couldn't he? Because of your mother. But all your mother told you, your daddy ain't shit. He ain't nothing. You gonna be just like your daddy, nothing. You gonna be worthless. You hear all that negativity from your mother, so you start to hate your father. Why? Because your mother bitter. Because she wasn't a respectable, decent woman. That's why your daddy didn't stay. So she lied to you to manipulate your mind to hate your father because she hates your father. But in actuality, she still loved your father and wish she was there, but your father didn't want to put up with her BS. That's why he left. See what I'm saying? That's why the Bible tell you here the conclusion of the whole matter. Examine before thou judge. Because you don't know what went on with your father and with your mother. You only hearing one side of the coin. And that's what your mother telling you. Your mama ain't tell you she got caught giving your uncle head, your father's brother. She ain't gonna tell you that. She's just gonna tell you your father was a two-timer, he wasn't no good. He always drunk. Why was he always drunk? Because of your mother. See what I'm saying? You gotta hear the conclusion of the whole matter, man. That's why you cannot be disrespectful to your father. Your father brought you into this world, not your mother. Your mama just carried you. So you have a woman at the grocery store that got groceries in a bag. Are you going to give her all the honor and praise because she carrying the groceries? No, you're going to give it to the man that bought the groceries. See what I'm saying? A woman is just a carrier. Just like you got this guy with his baby. He made that baby, not the baby mama. So she sit there, I made this baby. No, that's a lie. You made that baby. That baby came out of your nutsack. That was your sperm that swam to her egg.
That's right.
Your baby is alive and your nutsack's right now. See what I'm saying? So it said what? And treat him as a father.
Right.
Go ahead, boy.
And the younger man is brother.
See, and the younger man is brother.
That's it.
See what I'm saying? That's why you can't rebuke an elder, man, because that's your spiritual father. He's guiding you and teaching you in the ways of the word of the Lord. To manage through life, man. He's giving you the correct ways to live, man.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Even your earthly father, if he's gone off and teaching you false things, still, you got to respect him, man. You can't disrespect your father. He didn't know no better, man. He only taught you what he was taught. See what I'm saying? Even though it was off, still, that's your dad, man. Your dad brought you into the world, man. Right. So all these people that's killing their parents, killing their fathers and mothers, they gonna die a horrible death, man. The Lord don't play that, man. Scripture says, honor thy father and mother. See what I'm saying? Not dishonor your father and mother, but you still should show them some type of respect. Even though they're doing wickedness in the world, you still don't just cuss out your parents. F you, mom. F you, dad. Die, mom. No. Just like you got these kids that kill their parents because their parents won't buy them certain things, man. Or kill them for the inheritance money. They gonna die a horrible death, man. You see what I'm saying? You gotta obey the things of the Bible, man. You can't just do what you want to do. The Lord holds you accountable to everything, man. See what I'm saying? You got
that off in 1 Timothy. That off.
Yeah.
It says, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
See, doctrines of devil. The lies of these deceivers, which is liars. Devil just means liar or deceiver.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of those out here in these churches, man, a lot of deceivers. Just because they got on the robe or got a cross around their neck or saying they come in the name of the Lord, they don't mean they ain't lying to you. If they're not telling you the words of the Bible, they lying to you. Even if they read a passage out of the scripture and they not breaking it down, they lying to you. See what I'm saying? Because a lot of them like to use Malachi, bring y'all the tithes into the storehouse, but they don't have no meaning of that scripture. They use that to manipulate your mind and give to them, man. How shall a man rob? Yet when you rob me in tithes and offerings, they use that to play on your feelings, on your emotions. Oh man, I guess I'm robbing God if I don't give him my money. There you go. You give me your last $5, you don't even know how you're going to get home from church. Your gas hand is on E. The light comes on as soon as you turn the car on. But you gave your last $5 to this wicked lying pastor who's misleading you and not telling you the truth, man. But yet you go to him after service, Pastor Rib Tip, I don't have no gas money to get home and feed my family. And he gonna put his hand on your shoulder. Well, son, only thing I can tell you is pray to the Lord.
Let me pray for you.
Yeah, have faith in God. That's the only thing he gonna tell you, man. Knowing his pocket is so swole, he can't even put it in his pocket good. This boy got out of a tight church, man. But you need help, though, but he won't help you, man.
They got security walking off and shit, man.
See what I'm saying? Them ushers and stuff. Oh, you got to leave the parking lot, sir. You're causing a disruption at the church. You can't, they got microphones set up down at the bottom of the podium or bottom of the stage in the church, but you can't even go down there and ask a question. What kind of nonsense that make? If you go up and try, excuse me, Pastor, what is this? Oh, I'm sorry, sister, I can't answer that right now. But if you come to church this Wednesday at Bible study, I will give you your answer. She needs to know the answer now.
That's right.
It might be a life and death situation where she ready to blow her brains out, man. See what I'm saying?
Y'all going out, man. Y'all sit there, y'all take one offering. Then you want to love the offering. Then you want to bless the pastor offering.
Then you want a building fund.
Yeah, man. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? You pastors is taking salaries, man. What's going on, man? Get your butt up and go to work like everybody else.
Then you got the guest ministers stuff. They're taking up a collection for them. You know.
When I got in the truth, I used to watch preachers of LA. And one pastor on there was so wicked, man. One of the other pastors asked him, well, if a church send for you and they don't have enough money for your entourage, then what you gonna do? Well, the Lord will bless them to have enough money for my entourage. If they don't got enough money for my entourage, that's not the spirit and they don't want me. Man, the Lord gonna deal with you for that, man. Going off, man.
And then they enter in the tattoo shop,
That's what he said,
tattoos
bro.
and everything, man.
Yeah, man.
I've seen that nonsense,
Having
man.
a homosexual vibration in your church, it's okay to be homosexual, man. Where's that at in the scriptures, man?
So you supposed to put a homosexual to death, man.
That's right. Prove all things.
Scripture says that's the sin worthy of death.
That's right, man.
Oh, it's okay. Pastor Jay, we're gonna go get matching tattoos, him and his wife.
Yeah.
You know, these people's going out, man. That's why our people are blinded, man. How you can't see that, man?
Yeah. And then that one pastor claimed he from the hood. That dude loved money more than he knew his own wife.
Man,
right.
Remember that time that wife was pulling him off? He gonna slap the Mercedes on the ass like, my baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there you go. My baby gonna slap the Mercedes on the ass. I'm like, damn, man, that dude loves his cars more than his wife, man.
They go get,
I know that show was set up by Esau.
yeah, man.
Esau set that wicked show up.
Yeah.
Sure did, man.
That was one of the most wicked things I ever seen, man. But that should have woke a lot of y'all up, man.
But it did.
Oh, they love it.
Yep.
They started a preaching in Detroit. I ain't even watched that.
That was rooting for them, man.
Yeah, man.
Talking about those are real men of the Lord. How?
Right, how?
All they worship was money.
That's right. T.D. Jakes even wrote a book, Millionaires of the Bible.
He one of them.
Yeah, you know.
He one of them.
These dudes is what they doing. They pimping you behind the pool pit.
Right.
You getting pimped every Sunday. You don't even know it.
That's right, man.
That's why we just read earlier, man, that what you sow, you should also reap, man.
That's right.
You gonna get it, man. You getting away with it at this second.
How you doing?
Get away with it at this second, but you ain't gonna get away with it.
You
now,
too.
man. I can guarantee you that, man.
This is Isaiah 29:9. It says, stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered. So those men in the churches that you see, the Lord has blinded them, man. They're drunk off of wine. Not off of physical wine, but off spiritual wine. See what I'm saying? Because why? They don't have this truth. They don't have the real wine.
That's right, man.
They got that watered down wine, man. That grape juice. See what I'm saying? They don't have the words of the Lord, man. That's why they can't break down. That's why you cannot catch not one preacher in the church that could break down the book of Revelation correctly. Not one. But they warn you people, stay away from us. The brothers you see on the highways and byways in those dresses, they madmen. They're crazy. Why? Because we know the truth. We can break down Revelation to you correctly. They can't, man. They tell you lies. And we don't even want your money. See what I'm saying? All we want you to do is what? Repent from your sins and turn back to the Heavenly Father before it's too late, man. That's all. That's all you got to do. Confess your sin before the Lord and turn back to the Heavenly Father before it's too late. See what I'm saying?
This place is at the end of the toilet when you flush, man.
Yep.
This place is going down daily, man. These prophecies we've been talking about is being fulfilled. And if you don't got the heart to see it, hey man, everybody ain't gonna make it anyway. That's how I look at it, man. Lord willing, I wanted them man to make it.
Even the weaker man of the earth was saying it.
That's right.
Farrakhan said it the other day. I watched some stuff with him. He said they want America to be great again. America can never be great again.
Well, first off, that saying is going off anyway. America was never great anyway, man. Name one time this country was ever great.
It was great in the eyes of these white people when they had niggas in the subjection.
Yeah.
That's what they mean by make it great again, because when they had us in slavery, that was a good time for America. That's right. Because why? They were making money off our blood, sweat, and tears. One of their biggest assets was what? Cotton. And who picked cotton? The Negro. The railroads. Who did the railroad? The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Irish. See what I'm saying? The Italians. See what I'm saying? They were making benefit off of Israel. That's when America was great in their eyes. When we couldn't walk. See, back in the day, you couldn't catch a Negro or Edomite walking side by side like that, man. See what I'm saying? Back in the 40s, back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, you wouldn't have saw that. Even in the 60s, you wouldn't have saw that, man. That Negro would have had to walk in the street.
Behind him.
Yeah. I done heard plenty of stories of my grandparents telling me back in the day, you couldn't even walk down the same sidewalk as Esau, man. There you go. You had to put your head down. You had to say yes sir and no sir. Negroes had the dirty bathroom and dirty water fountain, while Esau had the clean stuff, man. That's when America was great in their eyes. That's what they wanted to go back to. To show you how wicked America, even a report came out about Emmett Till, the woman said she lied. That he didn't even do what she said that he did, that she lied. See what I'm saying? But that's what they want America to go back to. They want America to go back to them times. When a white man can feel proud to call a black man a nigger, ain't nothing gonna happen behind him.
No, that's all. Guess what? America is going to be great again. But it's going to be desolate. It's going to be nothing here, man. This place is going to be destroyed. That's when it'll be great. That's right.
Great destruction, man.
No. America great again. What's going to be great is when we put these people in chains for what they did to us, man.
That's right.
That's when it's going to be great.
That's right. America is spiraling down the toilet bowl.
That's right, bro.
It's going to be over, man.
America great. That's pissed me off.
Right. This is Isaiah 29 and 22. It said, therefore thus said the Lord, who redeemed Abraham, concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. Meaning what? Israel will not be in fear no more.
That's right.
They're not going to be weak no more. See what I'm saying? The Lord is going to put his spirit upon Israel. That's why we're able to do, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon 5, now shall the righteous stand in great boldness before the face of them that are afflicted. See what I'm saying? That's what we're doing now through the Spirit, man.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So what? This word is coming to pass because you see brothers all over the earth, man. Even the new brother popped up in Kenya, in Africa, man. See what I'm saying? So that word has been going out all across the globe, man. And we're preaching the word of boldness before the face of such that has afflicted us. Like it said in Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1.
Right.
See what I'm saying? We're not scared of these heathens, man.
That's right.
The Lord's Spirit is on us, man. We're not scared of you white people no more, man.
Nope, not at all.
Not like it was back in the 20s and 30s. No, this is 2017.
No, we don't have the Spirit.
No, man. And the thing that makes me mad, man, is the old heads that dropped the ball. They the ones that went through the segregation and, you know what I'm saying, the racism and everything. They went through the full-fledgedness of it. They the ones that got hung in the tree. They the ones that got the white man spit in their face. They the ones that the white man called them a nigga to the face. And they ain't doing nothing about it, man. They just sitting back, man. Like an old lion, just letting these white folks run all over them, man. Just disrespecting them, degrading them. Treating them like they're nothing, man. See what I'm saying? But then when we say something, oh, you gotta let bygones be bygones. There are some good white people out there. There's some good white folk everywhere. Where? The scripture said there's none that's good.
None.
Not one.
The scripture say he knew they was wicked from the womb.
There you go. So if the Lord said there's none good, who are you to say that there is something that's good?
Right.
See what I'm saying? But that's why you people are deceived, man. You deceived by these false preachers and false pastors, man. Because you look at the white man like he's God. Like what he say, go. And this dude ain't nothing but trash, man.
Motherfucking bad.
That's it, man, trash. That's what he is trash. Straight up dog shit, man. But dog shit is better than him. This is the dude that deceived the whole world, man. So when all people look at white people and think that they're good, man, I can't do nothing to them, man. That's God. Those are people of God. But when you look at your own brother, you would rather slap him in the face. Just because he accidentally bumped into you. Oh, excuse me. Man, what you want to do?
Ain't nothing godly about that.
That's nonsense, man.
Ain't nothing godly about these white. Everything these white people got, they got about destruction of our people.
Thievery and robbery, man.
Y'all ain't never built nothing, did nothing that was good. Nothing. That's why the Bible said we're gonna pay y'all back double.
That's right, man. That's right.
Sorry, brother, I get angry, man. I'm tired of seeing all these sodomites. Everybody just walking around here like it's mirror. I can't wait till this place go, man.
This place is going to be destroyed. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible.
That's right.
Whatever the Lord says is going to go, man.
That's right.
So you got to worry about that. It's going to be destroyed, man. You know? This place is going to be destroyed. America will be destroyed. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. I'm going to smile too when the Lord slaps you inside your head, man. You knock that shake out your head. You going to shake instead of that shake.
Right.
You think it's funny, man. You think it's a joke. The Lord is going to show y'all in that day, man. And I can't wait till he show y'all his power.
That's right.
The scripture says in Psalms 2 that thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, man.
Right.
Y'all is going to be willing, man.
Willing, dear.
Y'all going to be willing when a major thunderstorm comes. Oh, Lord. That'd be the first thing y'all. Oh, Lord. A big old lightning bolt shake. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Forgive me what I done. Yeah, you're going to be willing in that day, man. And it's going to be a beautiful time, man. You got something, Kanat? You got anything? So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And much love, peace, and blessing to all the hopeful elect out there that's pushing the truth across the four corners of the glory. Yeah, with that, we're going to say death to America.
Death to America.
Death to Indianapolis.
Death to Indianapolis.
Kwame Shalom.
Kwame Shalom.
Kwame Shalom. Shalom.